That's a composition written in, I think, October or November of 2001. And it was written after the events of 9/11. And I was trying to capture the spirit the country had at that time. Those of you that were around during that period will remember we had, after that tragic day, we definitely had a unity as a country. And the piece was trying to kind of convey that spirit of unity. It also clearly has a very sentimental feel to it. So I would think that you, as you play it, you want to try to bring out some of those emotions about when something terrible happens. We have to live with it, and we have to experience it. That's how we get through it. Anything that bad happens, whether it's a big terrorist event or whether it's something in your own life. And yet through the pain of that, there's still hope. And there's still positivity that you can find. And I think this piece has sections where you hear a little bit of both of those things. You hear some sadness and reflective qualities. And you also hear, though, optimism. And your own personal point of view is going to come out in how you interpret music like this, certainly. I just played that with a lot of feeling and a lot of rubato. I really tried to take my time, and not rush through it. And I think that's effective for a piece of music like this. It starts off, and the left hand has the melody. Now, you're not used to playing the melody in your left hand, but you need to be able to play with expressiveness in the left hand as well. So take a deep breath and just relax and let your left hand sing through this. You need to sing this melody. That's what's hard about on a piano, is having the piano sing like an instrument, like a wind instrument would. You can take as much time as you want on that, but then I would say when you get to bar 7 and you get to this part, we're in tempo there. It's kind of a little like a militaristic kind of thing, isn't it? Almost like a trumpet would play that. These chords here, milk those things. And then we have the melody of the song here again at bar 12. Can you hear how the tempo kind of starts and stops and ebbs and flows? I think that's an important interpretive thing to think about with music like this. One of my favorite chords in this is in bar 17. As this melody cadences, this one here. Now the reason I like that chord is because of its ambiguity, because it has a third, it's a D chord, so it has this F sharp, but it also has a G, which is a fourth. Usually it's either the fourth or the third. In this case, it's both. You have that dissonance in there. That dissonance is reflective of that day in our country, in America. And so that chord recurs a couple times in the piece. In bar 18, this is the bridge, and this is a little bit hopeful, I think. Something about the chords that move up, and then again. Another modulation to the key of D. So this piece has endured well for me. And even though our feelings about that terrible day have evolved in our country, I think the sentiment for wanting us to pull together as one unified people, without all the tribalism and all the division that we feel in our country currently, maybe it's music like this that can help bring us together. And I hope you like and enjoy playing American Elegy.